Welcome back, big sports fans. Well, after taking 3-4 against the Tampa Bay Rays, Jays now head back home for 3 games against the Cincinnati Reds. So let's sim the first 2 games, then get into Game 3. For Game 1, Jays lose 5-2. For the Jays bats, they scored 2 runs on 9 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 10 times. Matt Moreno and Santander hit doubles. David Fry hits a home run. Moreno and Fry get the RBIs. And for the pitching, Yamamoto gets its 8th loss of the season, and as a team they give up 5 runs and 9 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 4. For Game 2, Jays win 8-7. For the Jays bats, they score 8 runs and 13 hits, 7 walks, and strike out 4 times. Butler Wynn hit doubles, Jimenez hits a triple. Lucas, Harper, Butler, Fry, Wynn, and Jimenez get the RBIs. And for the pitching, it's Matt Strahm with the 6th win of the season. And as a team, they give up 7 runs on 13 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 9. And for Game 3, Jays go for the series win as they send Brian Wu to the mound to go up against Chase Petty. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog, and once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and on the mound today, Brian Wu.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Now one missed.
One strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Up the middle, Wynn. Throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Now, Matt McClain.
Batting second, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That one not close, and the count is filled up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And delivers outside.
2-1.
And that's too high. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Varsho brings it in, and that is that. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill in this one, Chase Petty.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Fastball is outside.
Two balls, two strikes.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Lifted in the air, right center field. Gillen on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. One away. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Second. First baseman, Bryce.
One out, bases empty. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. He sends it out of here. His 27th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Bases empty, one away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Hit in the air, left field. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's Yelich at the dish. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Steer. Squeezes it. And there's two away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
It's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Top of the second at the plate. Jeimer Candelario. Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho. And there's one down. So up next, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A massive home run. His 12th of the season. It's 2-1. One down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That's out to center field. Varsho under it. That's out number 2. Ruben Ibarra, the next to hit for the Reds. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
High fly ball out to center field. Fairchild settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th.
Here's the third baseman, David Fry.
David Fry.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz slinging it to first in time. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one ripped into right, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. Swings through that.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Theo Gillen, the next to hit for the Reds.
Number 12.
Too low, and it's ball 3. In the air, left field. Santander hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds. Next offering way upstairs. Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Goes down looking. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Fairchild hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
The first baseman,
and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled away. The next pitch misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Stepping in is the
Cincinnati,
switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts
Up
where
next
batting
for
averages are
Cincinnati,
just so
third
much
baseman,
higher.
J-Lo
Not much to this one other than
Candelario.
just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Here's Wynn for 1. And they turn the double play. So
Up next
digging in,
for
Christian
Cincinnati,
Encarnacion Strand.
Encarnacion Strand.
In the air to left center, Santander under it, and that's the third out.
Get up, let the groove soothe you, then let the beat smooth you. Get up, let the groove soothe you, then let the beat smooth you. Get up. So many things I try to say when I'm writing, and I find myself simply fighting the pen instead of igniting.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Ready to go,
Toronto,
bottom
left
4.
fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging. And now it's Christian
for the Blue
Yelich.
Jays designated hitter,
Blue Jays
Christian
down a run.
Yelich.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one hit to right. Gillen. And there's 2 down. So up next for
Now
Toronto,
batting,
Gabriel
the catcher,
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Inning over.
He's out.
Ready now for the
Leading
5th
off
inning.
for the
And ready to
Reds,
hit now for
catcher,
Cincinnati.
Alejandro
Kirk. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to center. Varsho in position. And there's one away. Now the left fielder,
Now batting,
Spencer
left fielder,
Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time. And now the DH, Ruben Ibarra.
Now batting, number 54.
Ibarra with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. That's too low. 2-1.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting,
David
third
Fry,
baseman,
now at the plate.
David Fry.
One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball line to center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting,
Next for Toronto,
Andres
Jimenez. 2 outs. And strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Win. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Theo Gillen. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. On the ground. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Gillen at first, one gone. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only
Now
one
batting,
away.
shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Kevin Ginkel comes on
Now
now.
pitching
Well, you
for the
see
Blue
the ERA
Jays.
very solid, and
Number
that doesn't always
39.
tell you the whole story, but he's been
Kevin
really good so
Ginkel.
far this year.
First and second, one out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Next pitch is outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense.
Now
Boo.
batting,
It's all
third
about
baseman,
creating opportunities,
Jamer
and this is one of them
Candelario.
right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Now batting Jamer Candelario. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to the left. Fry toss to second, and that's 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Williamson.
Well, he
Now
struggled
pitching
quite a
for
bit, so
Cincinnati.
this is another opportunity
Number
to
55.
get on the right track. He's given up
Brandon
more than one
Williamson.
hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the
Well,
Jays.
one-run game,
shortstop,
and now for the
Mason
Jays, Mason
Wynn.
Wynn. That one the other way. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And here is Lawrence Butler. And here it comes. Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman,
Definitely wants to stay out of the double
Harper.
play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one hooked foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one down the line. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all
Now batting,
over
catcher,
that one. They got a pitch he
Alejandro
could
Kirk.
drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the left fielder, Spencer
Left
Steer.
fielder, Spencer Steer.
Encarnacion Strand over at second, 1 down. Misses outside, ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Ruben Ibarra. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Santander moving back for it. Pulls it into the warning track.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
79.
Ian Jabot.
These are the
Jabot.
spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Anthony Santander
Leading
at the
off
plate.
for the Jays.
A lot of times you're
left
looking
fielder,
for a guy to get that
Anthony
tying run on base, but because of the
Santander.
power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And he takes one right on the black, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Christian
Now
Yelich.
batting, designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. Next to hit,
Now
Gabriel
batting,
Moreno.
catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
1-1 is fouled off. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Porter Hodge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stuart Fairchild getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit the air.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Next for Cincinnati, Theo Gillen. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Dave, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. And ready to hit down for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Lucas Sims.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for the Jays,
Leading
Dalton
off for the
Varsho.
Jays, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Popped up. Sims. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Digging in, Andres Jimenez. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. De La Cruz fires across the diamond. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting,
Mason Wynn
shortstop.
next up for the Blue Jays.
Mason Wynn.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Clement at second with 2 down. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt
Now
Strong.
pitching for the
And we
Blue
all know
Jays.
about his slider. It's just filthy,
Number
man. And
26.
one of the better ones in the game,
Matt
I'd say. Spin
Strong.
rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In now for the
Leading
Reds,
off for
Ellie De La
Cincinnati,
Cruz.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer
And next will be the cleanup
Candelario.
hitter, Jamer Candelario.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
High fly ball out towards left center. Santander makes the grab, and there's one down. Christian
Now batting, the
Encarnacion
first
Strand,
baseman,
the next to hit for the Reds.
Encarnacion Strand.
Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Got him looking. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Swinging a foul straight back. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back,
Cincinnati,
and on the mound is the
Number
closer,
26.
Graham Ashcraft.
Graham
He pitched
Ashcraft.
yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now here's the leadoff
Leading
man for the Blue
off for the
Jays,
Jays,
Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
One-run game, bottom 9. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard liner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Just a clutch at bat right
Now
there.
batting,
Big time
first
swing when this
baseman,
team
Bryce
really needed it.
Harper.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Bryce Harper. That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one is lifted in the air. Fairchild sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting, left
And here
fielder,
is Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. And you know this righty's got to be worried about one swing ending the game.
Wow, you actually said it this time. Normally you kind of dance around it.
It's through for a hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And that one fouled off. Trying to send this extra innings
2 balls, 2 strikes.
upstairs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 2-2 now. To the right side, Encarnacion Strand takes it himself. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome
Blue
back,
Jays.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Mason
19.
Miller.
And he's been really
Mason
shutting down hitters from the
Miller.
right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup. So a change being made out at second. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Jordan Adams. Now it's the Reds DH, Ruben Ibarra. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Runner takes off for 3rd. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder,
Now batting,
Stuart
the center
Fairchild.
fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've
Now
got the
batting, number
lead in
12.
extra innings. 2 outs, runner on 1st. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Theo Gillen.
3-2.
Strikes him out with 101.
A
Sam
defensive
Hunt,
change
the
for
new
the
catcher
Reds.
now.
Now catching, number 23.
So digging in,
Sam
Dalton
Hunt.
Varsho. Man at
Leading
second,
off
nobody
for
out.
the
Chris,
Jays, center
certainly one of the
fielder,
things in his head is trying to get the runner
Dalton
over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. So the tying run at second runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And now 2-2. Sets him down looking. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Now
Andres
batting.
Jimenez
Second
next up for the Blue Jays.
Andres Jimenez.
Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and here in extra innings. Just missed. There's a strike. Ashcraft is just one strike away. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Moreno around third. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. It's a two-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Tommy Henry.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Mason Wynn. The winning run on second base.
Oh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fairchild coming on. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Now pitching for
Back
the Blue
now,
Jays.
we're in extras. And there's a new
Number
arm on the mound.
48.
Brusdar Graterol.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Go ahead run on base. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Now a screamer into the outfield. Varsho tracks it down for the out.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Graterol fires. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-2. Outside. And it remains 2-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. And here's a slow roller. Clement. Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that
First
one.
baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one missed. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
right fielder,
Toronto.
Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Out towards right center field. Fairchild on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
Harper.
Swings and misses. And out 2-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. In the dirt, gets away from Huff. Runner holds, and it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one found hard the other way.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Winning run at third, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
For 4-3, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Well, the Jays come back, tie it up in the 9th, and then get it done in extras. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they score 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 walk, and strike out 12 times. Santander and Jimenez hit doubles. Bryce Harper hits a home run. Santander, Harper, Jimenez, and Yelich get the RBIs. Butler gets a stolen base. And for the pitching, it's Brewster Gratterall with the win in extra innings. And as a team, they give up 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 10. And with the series win, the Jays record sits at 78-60. And they still sit a half a game back of the American League East. And hold on to the first wildcard spot. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series. The Jays play 3 games against the Minnesota Twins.